Since we are not in the book, now we are in the book. Gianna likes the adverb being. I knew you would. All right, here we go. So if you are on page 190, if you use this test to see if a describing word is an adjective or an adverb, this is the test. It says bitterly, we're looking at this blue box at the top of page 190. If one person asks me what page we are on, I'm going to shut this off. Does everybody know where we are? This page. I'm going to draw you a map to it. Ms. Palmer, does anyone have a question?
Addison does.
They're all chatting me.
Addison has her hand raised.
They don't know what to do. Addison?
Did you say page 190?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Autumn is ready. She wants to get started. Good job, Autumn. All right, so it says here's a test you can always do if you want to get to check if it's an adverb, okay, or an adjective. Are both of the words before the, you could always check, this is a good test. Are both of the words before whether adjective or is one of them an adverb describing an adjective? You will know the answer if you say each of the words before the noun. So you break them up, okay? You break up each word. So our sentence was bitterly cold weather caused the game to be postponed. So bitterly weather. So bitterly weather. Does that describe weather? Bitterly weather. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense, right? Bitterly weather. Your answer should be no. So that would be your adverb because bitterly weather, that's not describing a noun, is it? No. And then cold weather. Does cold weather make sense? Can you have cold weather? Yes, you can. You can have cold weather. We're not doing any problems yet. We're just looking in the blue box. So an adjective should always make sense when you put it right in front of a noun. So remember, it should be like right in front of the noun, and when you say it, it should make sense. So like bitterly weather, like if you say to somebody, it was bitterly weather, they'll probably look at you like, that doesn't make sense. You can't have bitterly weather. But if you say it was cold weather, that would make sense. You can have cold weather. Okay. Now, not and N apostrophe T are always adverbs. I already told you that. They're in the being. They're in the adverb being. Eli, you need to stop typing on this chat or I'm going to have a chat with Miss Spurlock. Do you understand me? I have not read this book. So they are describing not, do you see how it's like a waterfall? It's describing have and read. And then when you have apostrophe, like a wasn't, just the N apostrophe T is your adverb, not the whole word, okay? It's describing was, but you're just gonna describe was. N apostrophe T is describing was. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out these words, if they're adjective or adverbs, thinking about what we talked about. Adverbs describe verbs. We talked about a lot of clues. And adjectives describe nouns. Okay. Eli, where did you go now? Okay, here we go. Number one. Some of these words have the clue words in them, so you should know right away if it's an adverb. If it's describing a noun, it's going to automatically be an adjective. So, Ms. Palmer, your job is to let me know if people have the hands raised and I don't see them because I can see only 4 kids at a time up above me. Okay, number one, is this an adverb that's underlined or adjective? You did a very nice job. What is very? What did I always say very was? Miss Palmer, you pick somebody you want me to take. Who looks like they know what very is?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Okay.
An adverb?
It is an adverb. Very good, because it is, oh, it's one of my magic words in the bean, right? It's in a magic bean. So it is an adverb. Very good. All right, number 2. So all you have to do is write adverb in the blank. That's it. That's all you have to do. Write adverb in the blank. I'm trying to find you guys, so when I get rid of the mute, it goes away. All right, number 2. She bought a pretty new dress. What do you think pretty is? Pretty. Jessica?
Adjective?
Adjective, yes, because it's describing what kind of dress was it. It was a pretty dress. So it is describing a noun. So it is pretty.
Miss Mitchell, you didn't mute me.
Who?
Addison.
Okay, Addison, you're going to do the next one then. Then I'll mute you. Number 3, Jason had not finished his ice cream cone. What is not? Addison, we just talked about that today. What is not? Not is always what?
A verb?
No, it's either an adjective or an adverb.
Adjective.
Look at my choices here. Where did I put it?
Adverb?
Adverb, yes, right, adverb. Oh my gosh, there goes my board. Bye-bye, board. It is an adverb. It is an adverb. Okay. Number 4, Anna received a new blue bike. What do you think new is? Lily? What do you think new is? Just mouth it to me. Adverb or adjective? New. Is that an adverb or adjective? Adjective. She says adjective. Very good. All right, number 5. The water seemed extremely cold. Jacob Milam?
Adverb.
Adverb. Very good. All right. Braxton, the next one's for you. Number 6. Zacchaeus was too short to see Jesus. What did we say? Too is always what? What? It's not an adjective, no. It's always an adverb. Always an adverb. Number 7, the restaurant was unusually busy last night. Unusually is what? Ian? I'm trying. Okay.
Adverb.
It is an adverb. Very good. All right. Gabby, he spoke so quietly that I could not hear him. So, Gabby? Adverb. Very good. Number 9, Lauren ate the ripe, juicy plum. Jacob Stone, what is ripe?
Adjective.
Very good. Adjective. Gianna?
Number 10 is adjective.
Adjective? Yes, it is adjective. Cherith, number 11. What did we say N''T is?
An adverb.
Very good. She's eating more food. Eat some oranges. Okay. And the last one, our mailman is always friendly. Be careful about this one because it ends in a ly, but what is it describing? Who is always friendly? So be careful. Is this one an adverb or an adjective? You're all looking like, who am I gonna pick? Sabrina? What? Did you say adjective? Yes, you said adjective. I don't know why all your mics are not working. Adjective. It is an adjective. Adjective because it is describing the mailman. Just because it ends in ly, it could still be an adjective, right? Ly was our clue to remember adverb, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to be an adverb. That's just a nice way of remembering that it is an adverb, but you got to be careful and ask yourself, what is it describing? All right, look at page 191. I'm just going to get you started on this page, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. So I would have a feeling that if you did page 191 and we keep doing these kind of activities, that you need to make sure you know how to do them, because we keep repeating the same kind of thing over and over and over and over. So they must really want you to do it. Okay. Okay, bye. Make sure you do page 191, Scarlett. All right, so it says underline each adverb in the blank, write the word that the adverb describes. So we're gonna underline the adverbs and write the verb on the line. So number one, the kite flew alone. So what is my verb we should write on the blank? Caleb?
Flew.
Flew, very good. Write flew. Write flew on the blank. And what is my adverb I should underline in the sentence? Jacob Stone?
Alone.
Alone, very good. You're gonna underline alone. So you write flew in the blank, alone is what you underline. Number two, Daniel did not forget his promise. What do we write in the blank? Jocelyn?
Not.
No, not is
Forgot.
forgot. Okay, forgot has a helper.
Did forget.
Did forget, very good. Did forget, and what do we underline in the sentence?
Not.
Not, very good, not, very good. All right, number three. So you're gonna underline not, because not is always an adverb. Okay, number three. Nicholas was very sorry about the mistake. What is my verb? Jacob M? What? I can't hear you now. Nope. I can't hear him at all. Okay, I'm gonna try. Eli, what's my verb in number three?
Was very.
No. What's the action? Nicholas, how did he feel? He was what?
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry is the verb. You don't have to write was in this spot because You wouldn't describe it as very was. He was just very sorry. So you're going to write sorry because we're just talking about what is the adverb describing. So you just write sorry in the blank and we're going to underline which word? Very, because he's very sorry. Okay. Let's do 2 more of these at the top. Number 4. Number 4, an excellent student always follows directions. Stephanie, try to mouth to me. What is the word that the adverb's describing? What's my verb? Follows, very good. And what word is describing follows? Quinn, which word is describing follows?
Always.
Always, very good. Always follows. All right, one more of these and then we'll go down to the bottom. And the bottom is, you'll be able to do that. And once I tell you, it'll be really easy. All right, number 5, Jesus spoke firmly to the rich young man. What is my verb? Chloe?
Firmly.
No, that's how he did this. What is he doing? Jesus did what?
Spoke.
Spoke. Spoke is what you need to put in the line. And then what word is describing spoke, Chloe?
Firmly.
Firmly. Okay, so that's the word you need to put an underline on. Okay, you're going to finish Think A on your own the same exact way. Okay, guys, you're going to underline the adverbs and write the words they're describing on the blank. At the bottom, we're underlining each adverb and drawing a word that is describing. Okay, so let's do the first one. Let's see. Trying. When you see me look over, it's because I'm trying to find someone to unmute. And it won't work. All right, Jasmine and Jessica. Jasmine, the mule stubbornly stopped in the road. What's my adverb?
Stubbornly.
Stubbornly. Okay. Then we're going to draw an arrow to the word it's describing. Stubbornly. Jessica, stubbornly what?
Stopped.
Stopped. Very good. Stubbornly stopped. Very good. Good job. All right. Number 2, it is very cold in Greenland. What do we need to underline? Lily? Very? Very what? Stephanie? Very? Very? Stephanie? Very what? Cold. Very? Draw an arrow. Very cold. Good. Very cold. All right. Clay? Number 3, what do we underline? What's our adverb?
Ruthlessly
Ruthlessly.
pirated.
Very good. Ruthlessly pirated. Very good. Number 4, Billy Sunday was mightily used of God. Sabrina? What's my adverb? Not pirated. Just trying to communicate without words. can't tell me? Oh, you wrote it? She wrote it. Mightily, very good. Mightily, very good. She wrote mightily in the chat. Good. Mightily, and what's my word? Mightily is describing what? Chair.
Was.
Was. Has
Mi-
was.
Was used.
Very good. All right. So you guys are going to finish the rest of page 191. So, as I-
Bye.
what?
Bye.
What?
Bye.
Oh, I thought you had a question. I'm going to go through. Does anyone have a question about page, what you're doing? It's the same thing we've always been doing. You're doing the same thing. Anybody have a question? Oh, there's a baby in Autumn screen.
Gianna has a question and
Jessica
Jessica.
and Jasmine have a question.
And so does Gianna.
And Gianna. I'm trying to find them. Gianna?
Dewey send us you?
I don't think, Miss Palmer, I don't think so. No, not today. But
Okay.
you will be sending us one soon, but not, this is practice, okay? So you don't have to send us
Okay.
one.
Really?
I was just wondering.
Girls, Jessica?
I don't understand. For number 4, do we underline for mightily? Do we underline was mightily?
No, you underline mightily because that's the adverb. And then you do 2 arrows, one to was and one to used.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Lily, if you have a question in Bible, we're gonna have to answer it in the next history one because I gotta go. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. Go.
Bye.